Hola a todos, soy Mike. En esta serie de videos vamos a aprender jerga colombiana. Hi everybody, this is Mike. In this series of videos, we're gonna learn Colombian slang. First, I want to let you know that in the description of the video, you will find a menu in which you can skip parts of this video because this series of videos are basically explanations on Colombian slang, Colombian expressions, and how to use them. And in the first part of the video is basically the same for each video. I'm going to give an explanation, blah, blah, blah. And then you can skip, if you check the menu, you can skip all these explanations and go straight to the part in which I explain the expression, the word, the idiom for the video in particular. So now that you know, check the menu. If you already understood or if you already watched previous videos in which I give this explanation, then you can skip this part. When it comes to Spanish, we can think about two big differences: the Spanish from Spain and the Spanish from Latin America. It's pretty much like thinking about differences between British and American English. It's basically the same. Pronunciation, some words, some idioms, but that's it. And in Latin America, you will find also differences because of the countries, the regions. Let's say there are expressions or idioms that are used in Mexico that might sound different in Colombia, or words that may mean something in Colombia and perhaps in Argentina are different. So that's basically the thing. But overall, the Spanish in Latin America, it's pretty much the same. And maybe you have noticed this when you go in let's say in the platforms Netflix, Amazon's, and HBO, and so if you want to choose the language, the spoken language, it says Spanish and Latin American Spanish, which is basically the same. And usually those are translations made, I think, both in Argentina and Mexico. That's it. So I'm from Colombia. I live in Colombia, and the things that I'm going to teach you are basically words, idioms, expressions, slang that is used here in Colombia. You might hear those words, idioms, slangs, and stuff in different countries. I'm not going to say all of them are exclusive for Colombia, but it's for sure that if you come here to Colombia, you're going to listen those words, expressions, and this is going to help you in order to understand what you're listening to, what you're hearing, and also if you want to sound more natural, you can also start learning how to use those. As a piece of advice, if you're planning on going and moving to a country in which Spanish is spoken, the idea is for you to make sure the Spanish that you're going to learn is basically adapted to the place you're living. So let's say if you're learning Spanish from Spain and you want to go and move to Mexico, well, it's gonna help. But then you're going to go again and start learning some things about maybe pronunciation. Pronunciation might make a difference, but also the words and stuff. So if you're planning on moving to Europe, focus on Spanish from Spain. If you're planning on moving to Latin America, any country in Latin America, then go for Latin American Spanish. And once again, in this video, in this series of videos, I'm going to teach you how to talk, how to understand Colombian Spanish. So I think that's going to be it for the explanation. So let's start with today's word, sentence, phrases, idioms, slang. In Colombia, we use the word camellar or the word camello. It's basically related. Camello, it's the animal, camel, the camel, camello. And camellar would be like a verb acception for the word camel, the animal, the name of the camel. Camellar, ir, it's like a verb. Camello in Colombia usually means a job, when you work. So let's say, did you get a job? Did you get a job? conseguiste camello, conseguiste trabajo. In this case, camello means job. Did you get a job? Or as a verb, um, I'm working right now. Estoy camellando en este momento, justo ahora. Estoy camellando. I'm working. Camellando. That would be the use of the verb, the word camello as a verb. Camellar. I can say, oh, what a thing! This is so complicated. Que camello, que camello, que camello. Such a job, such a hard thing. When I say que camello, I can make reference to something that is hard, that requires a lot of work to do. Que camello. So the word camello is related, camello or camellar is related to working or a job in Colombia. So let's talk with David about this Colombian slang. Estamos de nuevo con David, a.k.a. el Pollo Sarmiento, haciendo estas charlas, conversando con respecto a los términos, la jerga y las palabras que utilizamos en el español colombiano, siendo una de ellas la palabra camello o derivados de esta palabra verbales como camellar. Camellar es una manera de verbalizar el sustantivo camello, que camello es el animal, ¿no? El animal del desierto, de la joroba, todo esto, el camello, que existe el camello y el dromedario. La diferencia está en la joroba, uno tiene una y otro tiene dos jorobas, pero este no es el caso ahora. Camello, ya esta palabra es muy utilizada aquí, es así que es muy utilizada, el camello. ¿Qué es el camello, David?
El camello, listo. El camello es el trabajo, ya sea la labor como tal o el sitio como tal. Entonces, ve, estoy camellando, estoy trabajando. O voy para el camello, voy hacia el trabajo. Eso es una forma. Lo mismo cuando yo digo, este man es muy camelloso, este man es camellador.
Camellador, muy
Este man es
trabajador.
camellador, muy trabajador, muy trabajador.
¿Por qué crees que se haya hecho esa relación entre el camello, con el animal y el trabajo? ¿Por qué crees que...?
Yo creo que tiene mucho que ver, o sea, a lo que de pronto se exponen estos animales, ¿sí? Se sabe que estos animales están en unos entornos desérticos
Bastante
mayormente,
exigentes.
bastante arduos, exigentes, y además de eso, yo tengo entendido que al igual que los burros, ¿sí? Que los burros o los asnos los utilizan como animales de carga.
Uh-huh.
Entonces, primero, en un entorno bastante arduo de estar, y segundo, el trabajo a los que se exponen esos animales, que en
Entonces,
parte, pues,
entonces, las variaciones podría ser camello, el trabajo, ¿cierto?
exactamente,
Camellar, la acción de trabajar.
exactamente.
Si yo digo, ah, qué camello, vos me decís, ve, mira, vamos a hacer esto y dice, no, eso es mucho camello.
Eso quiere decir que requiere mucho esfuerzo
Ok,
y requiere mucho trabajo. No, eso es un camello abrir eso, o eso es un camello hacer eso, es que requiere mucho esfuerzo, requiere un desgaste de energía y mucho trabajo.
entonces esta palabra la podemos utilizar como verbo, como sustantivo y como adjetivo, básicamente.
Sí,
Dame dos ejemplos en los que utilizarías esta palabra en diferentes contextos.
esta palabra, a ver, con relación a lo que ya
Sí,
hablamos,
sí,
listo. Ve, a mí es como decir, ve, yo voy a empezar a camellar allá, por decirlo, cuando yo me refiero a que voy a empezar a trabajar en un lugar o voy a empezar a ejercer una labor, a trabajar.
perfecto.
Entonces, ve, voy a camellarle a eso, a ver qué resulta. Es como decir que, ve, voy a trabajar en esto, voy a profundizar. El hecho de camellar ya da a entender como que requiere mucho esfuerzo,
Perfecto.
mucho esfuerzo. De hecho, yo me atrevo a decir, hay un término que, uy, hermano, estoy trabajando como un burro, ¿sí? Trabajo como un burro porque al burro le pasa algo similar que le pasa a los camellos. Se utilizan como animales de carga para transportar y normalmente son en entornos bastante arduos.
Sí, les toca difícil, les toca difícil.
Exacto.
Bueno, yo creo que con esto queda bastante claro el uso de esta palabra y pues espero que no sea demasiado camello para los que nos escuchan entender estos modismos y estas cosas con las que salimos nosotros aquí en Colombia. David, muchas gracias por acompañarnos y bueno, nos veremos en el próximo video.
Nos vemos. Bye.
Okay, I hope this has been helpful for you. Luckily, it's going to help you in order to know more about the culture, the words. Remember, practice makes perfect, but also perfect feels good. So don't worry about getting too perfect, but practice it enough in order to acquire the skills. In order for you to, whenever you listen to somebody speaking and maybe saying this slang, this word, or whatever idiom expressions, you're gonna know what's that about. So I hope you like this video. If you like the video, you know what to do. Please share with your friends in your groups and social media. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe to the channel. That's going to help us grow. And also, it's going to let you participate in the chat during the live streaming classes. Only subscribers can participate in the chat. So you can ask questions, blah, blah, blah. So, and also, you're going to be updated about the new videos that I'm posting every week. I really enjoyed this process. I really enjoyed this process, and I really appreciate your support. And that's the reason why we also created the membership program. We have 3 membership levels available for you. You can check that further for further information if you want to go further. But don't worry. I really love this process. I enjoy this process of sharing knowledge and the things that I know that might be useful for you in your learning process. So hopefully I'm going to see you in further videos. Keep on studying, keep on learning, and nos vemos pronto. Sigan aprendiendo, sigan estudiando y sigan adelante. Bye bye.